Hi everyone, welcome back. You're still with us here on the C Morning Show. It's time for our morning discussion, but first we have some updates to share with you. As Statistics Indonesia, or BPS, back in 2020 showed that 56.7% of Indonesia's population now live in urban areas, and it has been predicted that the proportion of urban population could reach up to 70% by the year 2035.
And a significant proportion of the urban population will call for an increase in food demand in urban areas, while the land available for agriculture is very limited.
Urban farming has become one of the alternatives to increase food diversity and also encourage urban communities to be more adaptive to food availability amid threats of food crisis, while also serving as a solution to support low-carbon urban development and also to reduce food waste.
Statistics Indonesia Agricultural Census in 2023 indicated that there are currently 13,019 individual urban farming enterprises, mainly concentrated in West Java, accounting for 24.82% of all urban farming units in Indonesia.
Now, this may seem like a large number, and in fact it is growing, but we do need more of it. So to find out more about urban farming, joining us in the studio this morning is one of the eco-urban farming initiators in West Java, Mr. Imam Pesuwaryantoro. Good morning, Mas Imam. Thank you for being here today.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Great to have you.
Today News. It was an honor for us to chit-chat and also inspiring all people in here.
Okay, so you're behind this initiative. Can you tell us, first of all, can you get started by telling us about it, how the initiative got started?
So anyway, thank you so much, Today News, for the chance and the opportunity. So I'm from Bekasi, so I bring this passport.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this is the local community from Bekasi. This one of the member of musician and community and creative, and we're also connecting the musician and also the content creator to create inspiring from the waste material.
Okay.
So Bekasi is very near TPA Bandar Gebang.
Correct.
And Jakarta, waste material from Jakarta bring to TPA Bandar Gebang more than 7,000 ton per day.
Per day?
Per day. 7,000 ton per day.
I have been there.
From DKI Jakarta Society to TPA Bandar Gebang.
Yes.
So there, we should create impact to separating between organic and unorganic waste.
Absolutely.
The food waste, the food waste more than 40%. The 40% of TPA Bandar Gebang is a food waste. Okay. 30% is unorganic waste, and the others is residue. So this is our concern: how we can separate the raw material, organic and unorganic waste. Because if the waste material contaminated, it's very dangerous.
Yes.
Okay. Right now, it's not being separated at all.
In here, right now, when we separate the waste,
yes,
and then the truck,
dumps more on it.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
So the first thing, we should separate.
Okay.
The organic should the organic truck.
Correct.
The unorganic should unorganic truck.
Right.
Not. What's that?
Yeah, mix it up. Because otherwise, if you're already separating it and then they just do it again, and it's kind of like an ongoing thing that you have to keep doing over and over again.
This is very dangerous because the methane, if the organic and inorganic contaminated, produce methane.
Okay, so you
very dangerous methane.
Yes.
Very dangerous, and you started this initiative because you had the concern about raising the awareness, especially since this is a very, how do you call it? You are changing the habits of someone at home. It's very difficult.
Yes, very difficult.
And it's very personal as well. You're stepping into their lives, quote unquote. How did you start, and how is it going so far?
Yeah.
How long has it been going?
So, first of all, the inspiring from the musician event. So we create local event with the Kedubes Bekasi and also Project Nusantara. So we invite all of people to get the awareness how we can sorting and separating the organic waste and the unorganic waste.
Okay.
And the second is we should give the incentive, reward and punishment.
Okay.
When they collect and separate the organic waste and unorganic waste, they have an incentive. Like the bottle plastic waste. If they separate the bottle plastic waste into reverse vending machine plastic waste, they got the money. Okay. One bottle equal 56 points. So if they separate the organic waste, we can give free composting to planting in this household area.
In your own household, in your very own household, like every
Household.
individual.
When the people separate organic and organic,
Right.
we recycle the organic to compost and anorganic to this. And the organic, we give free incentive to all of people in Jati Asih complex.
Wow.
This is the reward and punishment.
Okay, and
the reward.
And they
It's
use the compost for urban
planting.
farming, for
Yes,
planting.
for planting.
So has it always been planting and farming around communities in the area, or is it something that you also inspired them to do?
So we have two area in communal area and household area. The communal area we crowdfunding.
Okay.
We crowdfunding with RT RW.
Okay. The local,
yeah,
basically the local neighborhoods.
Local neighborhoods,
Yeah.
and then the KOL, tokoh-tokoh masyarakat.
Okay.
So we crowdfunding and we create communal urban farming, and also we give the composter, so people can separate the organic and unorganic. For the organic, they can separate the organic material like a food waste to the composter.
Right.
And we combining for bacterial water and also the liquid to create composting.
Okay.
So the composting we can plant in the urban area, our household, and also the local community.
This acts as a fertilizer, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
This is from waste bank RT RW.
Yes, and then
West Bank.
and then use it for fertilizer.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. What sort of things can have people been harvesting in these communal kind of farms?
So basically, talking about the urban farming and local community, the people that participated on the West Bank is pensionan.
Okay.
Oh, retirees.
So we should engage all of young people,
Yes.
Karang Taruna,
Yes.
to engage in this movement.
Okay.
Because our movement is invite all of people, the young generation, Gen Z, not only playing Mobile Legends. we should invite more young people, young generation to involve to West Bank.
Yes. Okay.
Because West Bank, most of them is pension, retirement society.
Yes.
Okay, that surprises me because I would think that it's usually the younger generation that's more interested in this because it is their future, and we do hear a lot of initiatives being run by the younger generation. So I'm actually surprised that it's actually the opposite when it comes to waste banks.
Yes.
But what has been taking them so long? I mean, of course, we are aware, we know of this, but why are they reluctant to, as Paul has said, care about the future and
Yes.
also do something about it and just leave it up to the retirees?
Yes. So how we can how we can engage all of people in young generation? We should create the activation,
Right.
like a music.
This is why you've involved musicians because it kind of reaches that younger crowd easier.
So we have a campaign from waste material, organic, unorganic. You can bring your material and you give us, and we give free ticket.
Oh,
So you can watch a
See-
show.
Yeah.
you can get some
Right.
fun in it as well.
So with Kedubes Bekasi, we collaborate with local musician, Hindia, Baraswara, White Sus, and they can only bring the organic waste and unorganic waste, and they can show, they
Watch
can
it.
see what's the concert free.
Hey, free India show.
Yes.
wouldn't
Oh,
mind
there
that
you
at all.
go. But with that put into mind, how has it grown so far with the local urban farms? How many are there, and how many young generations are taking part now?
Okay, for now, the local community, the pension society, more than 35, and the young generation under 20.
Okay.
Under 20.
Under 20.
Okay. Now, so what has been the reaction so far from the younger generation? I mean, obviously you're getting some feedback, you're getting some growth as well. Is there any sort of obstacles or pushback what are some of the obstacles that you've run into so far?
Yes, the first is it's hard for me to educate all of people, the young generation, because they are very apathist, skeptics.
Oh, really?
Yes, when we don't have the incentive, they don't fucking care.
Oh, really?
Yes, but if we create the incentive, please separate your waste, organic and
Right.
organic, and we give incentive, free ticket,
Okay.
e-wallet, and then many things that they can want. It's time.
There's something for
Yeah.
There's something in it for me.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
something beneficial, and it's not only for the future, which they can't
Yeah.
see, but something they can feel themselves right now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Not only education, but also we should give the incentive.
Okay.
Incentive is the important.
The most important thing is incentive.
Yeah, to change the behavior.
To change the behavior. And right now we can see other from this fertilizer. There are also some other items on the table. Can you please tell us more about this?
Okay. This is made from 6 waste bottle.
6 waste bottles.
Okay.
So
so just regular like drinking one-time use bottles that we normally have,
yes.
right? Okay.
So we collaborate with Plastic Pay. So Plastic Pay have a reverse vending machine and drop box in Jabodetabek area, Bandung, Yogyakarta, Bali, and also Banyuwangi. So we collect and separating only waste bottle plastic to reverse vending machine, and we get e-wallet.
Okay.
So and then the Plastic Pay recycle the bottle plastic waste from our local community to create this.
Okay.
This is the unorganic material.
And then it is sold for the public.
Yes.
Okay.
Sold on plasticpay.store.
Okay.
So for this is the fertilizer, composting. We give free to all of people.
Okay.
If they separate the organic waste to composter.
Okay. How do you track this, by the way? If, like, let's say my household, I decide to, look, I want to separate this. How are you going to track what I'm
We give free composter to front of a household.
Okay. Oh, the composter itself?
Composter.
Really?
Composter buck.
Okay.
They only separate the organic waste, and then we check regularly.
Okay.
Weekly,
so you can follow
monthly,
up.
And how months?
Right. Well, with the composter, you just need to look inside and see how
if it's there.
But the problem with people is usually we have some people don't have the space to put, because composter you need kind of like an outdoor space outside of your home. What are some of the challenges that people have in having a composter, even if you give it to them for free?
So that's why we have 2 methods on local communal area and neighborhood.
I see. So you can have it in like an area of the neighborhood.
Yes.
I see.
In household, we just give composter back, and in local area we have small areas like urban farming.
Yes.
There are 200 meters square.
Okay. So you, in that case, then you just talk to the PRT or the local neighborhood head, and then you guys can decide to have a little space for this as well.
Not only urban farming, but also like a fish, lele.
Okay, for everything. Oh, and speaking of this, since of course Bekasi is near Jakarta, of course in Jabodetabek area, which is very dense with population, and then as you mentioned that we produce a very high amount of waste. How can someone start individually if they're not part of a community? Can someone start right at home by themselves?
Anyway, talking about sorting, separating the organic and unorganic is very easy. We can access to internet. It's about the mindset, the behavior change.
Whether we want to do it or
not. we want to move or not. Yes. The first we can review the journal, the research, and then we give tips. If they don't have what to do, we can give mentorship.
So people can reach out to you and your community.
Please, it's free. If you want to create the fertilizer or composting, we want to.
And for all areas all across Indonesia, not only Bekasi.
Yes, but if we want to build the urban farming, maybe we can adjustment the budget, something like that.
Okay. How does one reach you then? How does one reach your community? Via social media? Yeah.
Social media, yes. You can find out to our social media at Imam Pesuwaryantoro, or social media West Bank or Plastic Pay. And then you can DM to my Instagram account, and then we can chit chat. More incentive, more intimate. Yes.
By the way, Sarah touched on food waste before we end this conversation. You mentioned a very alarming statistic. We just passed the Eid al-Fitr holiday that just passed us by. You said this creates a lot of extra food waste.
Yes.
What's the number again?
58,000. So this data set from KLHK.
Okay.
Miss Vivian, 58,000, 58,000 ton.
50,000 tons.
50,000 tons
of food waste.
Food waste and unorganic waste.
Generated from the holiday season alone.
And once again, please emphasize on the urgency. What will happen if we don't take a measure on this?
If the material, organic and unorganic, is contaminated, it's produce methane gas. Methane gas is very dangerous.
And by the way, I have been to this dump area, right? And there's people living there, going to school there as well. So this is obviously a dangerous situation for those that are within that area as well. So we do appreciate your efforts. We hope that your continued efforts to produce more positive results in the near future as well. Thank you for
so
your
much.
time, for joining
Thank you,
us.
Mas Imam, and thank you for inspiring us today.
Thank you so much.
And now we'll be taking another break,
Yeah.
Paul. But after the break, we will have updates for you from all around the world when we return on CU Morning Show. Stay with us.